Hey, what's up everyone? Joker here from Joker Against the World. Give me all the love I know you have. Click that like, click that subscribe button. But for now, let's just get into the video.
So this one's for guys. Whenever I say that guys don't want to pay on dates anymore, you get back at me with, but you're feminists. You wanted feminism. Well, there you have it. Now pay for yourselves. And here's what I have to say to this gentleman. You're confusing feminism with gender roles, okay?
Nope, not okay, because we're not confusing anything. We do know about the first wave, the second wave, but we also know the third wave, or the modern day feminism. We all know about that, and it's not about gender roles anymore. It's about stripping away every piece of masculinity that we have, calling it toxic if it's not working out. It's no longer about equality. It's about putting yourself first and destroying everything else in the process. We still understand gender roles and equality. We always did. If we didn't, we would have stopped paying for dates since the 70s, probably after the second wave. Men refusing to pay for dates is just a reaction to all these modern days ideologies that you're trying to push in.
Feminism is about equal rights in the society between men and women. But the different roles that we always had as women and men remain different. Women cannot become men, okay? You're asking for the impossible. We are still women. And as a woman, I want to be treated like a princess by my man. So if I'm dating you, I expect you to treat me nicely and I expect you to pay for me. Why? Because I'm a woman. And also, remember this important thing. We as women pay so much money for makeup, for hair, for beauty salons, for clothes, for accessories, endless bags, endless shoes, expensive lingerie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, this argument is getting old real quick. You're paying for all that, I don't care. Unless we're together in a relationship, I really don't care about what you're buying. Endless shoes and endless bags? There's a quick answer to that. Stop buying endless shoes. And no, if you show up to a date, you're not paying more money than me. You're gonna be wearing makeup, yes, but that's pretty much everything you're paying extra to go on a date. You're going to have your nails done every 2 or 3 weeks. You're going to have your hair done every 2 or 3 weeks. And remember, you're not doing it for us. You're doing it for yourself. You're wearing makeup right now and you're obviously not on a date. So why should I be paying for all that? And unless I see that lingerie at the end of the date, I really don't care if you're even wearing one.
You want your woman to look beautiful, right? You want her to have a fresh blowout, beautiful makeup. You want her to smell nice. You want her to look amazing. You want her to have a beautiful, sexy lingerie. Well, do you know how much that costs? That doesn't come anywhere close to how much you guys spend on your looks. So the very least you can do is pay for the date. Like literally the very least you can do is pay for the date. Okay?
Actually, the very least I can do is not care. I can understand this is upsetting to you, but this is what you've asked for ever since you started bashing men for being men. You're talking about me liking my woman to look in a certain way, dress something nice, absolutely, and I am paying for all that. But you're not my woman, and you're not gonna be if we're only going on a first date. We don't spend as much money if we're going on dates. Yeah, we are. If we're paying for dates, we're gonna be paying more. You spend so much money on clothes, makeup, hair, whatever when you go on dates, you know you're not. You're not gonna buy new clothes every time you go on a date. You're not gonna redo your nails or your hair just to go on a date, especially since you had them done last week. And again, like I said earlier, you're not doing it for us. You're doing it for yourself. So you should be paying for it. And just because we're going on dates, it doesn't entitle you to my money. I'm old school, or maybe I'm just old, and I'm still paying for dates. But this is my choice and mine alone. And because it is my choice, we're not doing fancy dinners on a first date. It's my money and I decide how I'm gonna spend them. You don't get to decide what part of equality serves you better. Cause for that we have an even better solution. We just stop dating.
Hey, my name's Kitty. I got hit on twice this morning and it wasn't even 9 a.m. yet. But I traumatized both of them, don't worry.
I really was not worried. But on today's episode of Things That Never Happened, part, well, who cares? She's gonna make hundreds of videos anyway.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the incidences on camera because I was just in a rush to get gas. I was not anticipating having to have my phone in hand because I expected to be at that pump for less than 2.5 to 3 minutes.
Isn't that convenient?
That's all the time it takes sometimes, though. I should have been more prepared. Here we go. This one was definitely mostly trying to hustle, but he started out with, "You're so pretty, you're just so pretty. I'm trying to wash cars. You need your car washed? I'd love to wash a car for a pretty girl." And I looked at him dead in the eye and said, "Sir, I already have a car washing guy, and he's significantly better at getting all of the blood off of my car than you would probably be." To which he was like,
Yeah, I like the close-up. Makes you look like a celebrity that never got their 15 minutes of fame. But I will say this, it must be nice living in that world in your own head. You get to talk to people, they talk back. I mean, don't get me wrong, I talk to the voices in my head all the time too. But all they tell me is, go to work, pay your bills, stay away from crazy. So obviously I'm listening to the voices in my head.
"Do you hit like a lot of animals or something?" And I was like, "Not animals, sir." He then proceeded to look incredibly uncomfortable and back away slowly. But then when I look at the card machine, which was taking forever, I realized it said "See cashier," and I said, "Absolutely not." So I went to another gas station where guess what happened?
Yeah, I can already guess what happened. But let me get this first. You went to a different gas station because you had to see the cashier at the old one? Well, I'm actually glad that you did, because obviously if you didn't, then this entire story would have been just as boring as it is already, only shorter.
Second guy thought it would be appropriate to yell at me from across this gas station parking lot, saying that he needed to have my autograph, and I was just so pretty, he had to have my name in my autograph. To which I immediately responded with hostility by saying, "Absolutely not. You're not going to trick me into giving you my autograph. I'm not going to sign those restraining order papers." And now he's very confused, and he goes, "Restraining order? I'm not with the cops. I just thought you were pretty." And I said, "Yeah, that's what the last guy said." And then I looked at what he was trying to get me to sign, and it mentioned, "She likes to cut brake lines. She can't be allowed around his car." Yeah, you're not going to get me with that. I'm prepared. Now he's very confused, and I can tell their wheels are turning in his brain, and he just goes, "But you're so pretty." And I can see that, like, he's saying that as in, you're too pretty to be crazy, or so he thinks. And I say, "Lucifer was very pretty. Look how he turned out." And he immediately turned around and left at that one. That to say, feel free to tag me in any content where you'd like to hear what I would have said in the situation or what my one-liner would have been, because I'm very quick. I did a lot of whose line is it anyway, and I deal with this all the time because I'm just so attractive. So, you know, since you're also hot, you're definitely going to be dealing with this, unfortunately, and I'd like to help. So yeah, tag my name and I'll appear, much like a cryptid. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering why you had to suffer through all this, well, I'm petty. You don't really expect me to suffer alone, do you? Just don't hate me that much, I'll try to do better next time. Anyway, I'm running out of time and I'm gonna end it here. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.